Yo, my people, them CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video, and it's match day, and you know what that means? Match preview settings, and this is the match preview for the Chelsea and Wolves game in the Premier League. Kickoff is at 1 p.m., but join my watch along from 11 a.m. so we can discuss everything, and you can get my reaction to the team news and as the game goes on. I hope you guys really do enjoy this preview, and I hope you're enjoying your holidays. It's Christmas Eve. Christmas is tomorrow. I don't celebrate it, but I do wish you guys who do celebrate a good Christmas. And remember to cherish the times with your family and friends, because these are the things that keep you going, and these are the things that make you happy in life. So hope you guys enjoy the time with your families, and hopefully Chelsea can get this W. If you think we will, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new Chelsea videos from me. But yeah, man, as it is, the preview, gonna go through the injury updates. And as it stands, we have a lot of injuries, but we have been having that all season. Trevor Chalobah is continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program. He has returned to training on the pitch, partial team training. Ben Chilwell has returned to partial team training. Carly Shakri-Meka is undergoing his rehabilitation, just like Trevor Chalobah. And Marco Correa is still in the early stages after his successful surgery. So hope to see him back soon enough. Enzo Fernandez is being assessed following Tuesday's Carabao Cup tie against Newcastle because he went off after the first 30 minutes. So that one there's a reported hernia injury, but Enzo just needs a rest. He's been playing countless football for numerous amount of years now, whether at River Plate, Benfica, or at Chelsea, or at Argentina. So he really needs this rest, in my opinion. In terms of our injuries, Wesley Fofana still injured, just like Reece James. Romeo Lavia is still on the injury list, even though he's returned to full team training. Just like Noni Madueke, just like Leslie Guchuku, Robert Sanchez is still injured. So on this injury report, I don't necessarily know if Noni Madueke, Romeo Lavia, and Leslie Guchuku will be in the squad tomorrow, but hopefully they will be, because if they return to team training, I would hope so. So hopefully when the squad is announced tomorrow, they are in the squad. But on that note, in terms of like our injuries and that, it still shouldn't stop us from beating Wolves, even though Wolves is a tough place for us to go. In our last 3 away games there, we have not won. We haven't won. We have either drawn or lost. So we really need to get a W, not only just to end that record, but to make us climb higher in the Premier League table. Right now we are 10th, but with a win tomorrow, we can go 3 points behind Man United, who are 8th. Teams like Newcastle, West Ham are thereabout as well. So we, with our next games after this being Crystal Palace and Luton, these are games that on paper we could win and should win. And with our team getting back to full strength, Christopher Nkunku being in the squad, we should be able to unlock these lower blocks. But this is still going to be a difficult game. Wolves have guys like Hwang Hee-chan, Mateus Cunha. Them guys there have been doing wonders. Pedro Neto, if he ain't injured. But yeah, Wolves have been doing a mad team this season in terms of how they play, but just don't have the end product. Our defense hasn't been as good, but we are still a good team, and not necessarily a good team, but I mean like a good defense. So we should be able to stop Wolves, because sometimes they really can't hit the back of the net. But we just need to take our chances. That is the main thing. And even though, like I said, with our injuries, we definitely should still be within a chance of winning against this team, because our quality is still there. And with guys coming back, our team is only going to get stronger. So we just have to believe. Also, speaking of believing, Pochettino is saying the same thing in terms of like we just need to believe. He doesn't like us getting criticized after games after we've lost. It annoys him. We are not Charity FC, and today needs to show why we are not. We cannot afford to lose or draw, because we need to push up higher. European places ain't even that far away. Champions League for me could be out of sight, but depending on the form we go in and what other teams do, we can be in that race. But we just have to be consistent, something we have not been all season. It's just bare ups and downs. We are now basically into the second half of the season, the most important half of the season. Thing where teams finish and things are won. This is what we need to do, and we need to kick on from now because our next 3 games, including Wolves, is all winnable, and we should win this. We've said this numerous of times this season that we should be having this run and going on a winning streak. We said that the players need to just go on the pitch and do what is necessary. Because, boy, if we don't, it's just jarring. Because for as good as football as we play, we just can't get results. And in the results-based world, in this world, we need it. So hopefully we can get that. And obviously that's the injury/team news. And in terms of some things that Pochettino said and me giving my thoughts and opinions on that. In terms of like match facts for this game, Chelsea, um, Chelsea haven't won consecutive top flight. I mean, wait, my fault. Wolves won 1-0 in their Premier League meeting against Chelsea in April. They haven't won consecutive top flight games against them since a run of 3 between 73 and 1975. Since a 5-2 win at Molineux in September 2019, Chelsea are winless in their last 3 Premier League games, drawing once and losing 2. All 4 of their away wins at Wolves have been under different managers: Ranieri, Ancelotti, Villas-Boas, and Lampard. This is the second ever Premier League game to be staged on Christmas Eve after Leeds United 3-1 against Manchester United in 1995. Wolves and Chelsea last played on December 24th in 1966. Wolves won 5-3 against Derby, whilst Chelsea lost 2-1 to Liverpool. So the last time we ever played on Christmas Eve, it didn't end well. We need to change that. And obviously, that's just some match facts and stats for this game. Cole Palmer, Sterling, Mudryk, these guys need to turn up. Because they should be able to start. And obviously, speaking of starting, this is my preferred excited for this game. And obviously, man's going to go with Petrovic in goal. Dori Petrovic. Right back, we have to play Malo Gusto. Pochettino, play Malo Gusto. We cannot be playing with Axel Disasi. We saw what Malo Gusto did against Newcastle. Bring him on from the start him, play him, because he is going to be a very, very good right back. And now that Reece James is out, it only makes sense. You have to stop playing fullbacks at wing backs or fullbacks. I mean, you have to stop playing centre backs at fullbacks. My mistake. But yeah, centre backs for me, I'm still going to go with Thiago Silva and Benoit Badiashile. I'm going to go with those 2. Left back, I want us to go with Ian Maatsen. That's who I want to see play. Levi Cole is good, but I just want forward thinkers. And Levi Cole, not to say you're not a forward thinker, but Ian Maatsen, Malo Gusto, they have the speed and they've shown how they can overlap and bring others into play. So I would want them to be starting, even though it most likely won't happen. In the CDM roles, it's going to have to be Moises Caicedo and Conor Gallagher in the double pivot. These 2, they're going to be immense. And if them 2 are on top of the game and run the midfield, that's going to make it even better chances for us to get the W, because Conor Gallagher, arguably Chelsea's best player this season, next to Cole Palmer, he's definitely our most consistent and definitely been our best midfielder. Moises Caicedo is keep on getting better. He keeps on getting better. The performance against Newcastle was immense, and you just need to kick on. These 2 in midfield can just ruffle Wolves' feathers and put us in the ascendancy. So I hope that they can do that, playing as a double pivot. On the left-hand side, I want us to play Mykhailo Mudryk. On the right-hand side, I want us to play Raheem Sterling. In cam, Cole Palmer, of course. Up top, I'm going to say just we can play Nicholas Jackson. I know Armando Broja came on in last game and did pretty well against Newcastle, but I would rather Nicholas Jackson play. He needs to get more game time still. And to be fair to you, the criticism that Nicholas Jackson gets isn't necessarily fair, because for a guy who scored 7 goals in the Premier League, more than Arsenal's players and more than like Man United players, for me, we need to stop criticizing them and make sure they just gets enough game time, because the only way players are going to get better is the more games that they play. We've seen it with guys like Mudryk, so hopefully he can start and have a good impact, because against Wolves he could be able to score. It just depends on how Wolves defend. But yeah, man. In terms of like guys like Mudryk and Sterling, they're gonna have to be emphatic. Take on your guys, get some goals. Even though it's very hard to win at Wolves and score a lot of goals, it's not impossible for us, as we have done in the past. Just hopefully you guys can combine and do well, because as the wingers, you guys are very important. Cole Palmer will be there, but I want to see a lot from Mudryk and Sterling. So yeah, man, that's my preferred side. You guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below on that one. And for me, my score prediction for this game, I think it will be 1-0 Chelsea. I think we'll win 1-0. I'm not gonna think and say that, oh yeah, we're gonna battle Wolves in terms of like the score line, score 3 or 4 goals. I don't think so. At most, I would think we get 2. If we do end up scoring more than that, then fantastic, absolutely brilliant. But yeah, man, I don't think that's gonna be the case. 1-0 seems quite fair, because Wolves, as good as they are prone to not scoring. At home, it's not gonna be easy, but we're gonna need to do that still. And attacking wise, as long as we keep creating chances, we should be able to hit the ball in the back of the net. So hopefully that can be the case. Hopefully the team can get the W, so that we can climb higher up the table, get closer to European places. Because like I said before, this is now the most important part of the season. Second half of the season, where things are won and we know where teams will finish and going into the next season. So we need to start from now. Team needs to pick up form and get these W's. But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Redis Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.